I suppose
But
the
like,
other... Yeah.
I think there is lore somewhere for this game.
I was trying to find some of it, because I noticed on the comments some people arguing with you about, like, how grim post-apocalyptic it was or whatnot. Or not really... How, like, corporate, I guess, dystopia is really the correct thing. And I just couldn't find anything confirming one way or the other.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
The reason why I know more about this lore than most other people
You've
is
talked
because
to
the
the devs?
developers personally sent me a thing with all of this grim lore. That's what it is.
I see. Well, I created a very, very large issue for sliding into this cave here, and I don't have a small canister to rectify it, so...
Okay, I'll come back. Also, the underground mineral bits are sticking off of, like, rocks, and they are worth a ton.
Oh, good. Oh, did you already loot my body?
No, I have not. I will leave your body. What is the issue?
There's no issue.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Nothing at
the-
all.
The horror hole that you don't want to slide into.
I see there are canisters that I might want to bring a bunch of generators down to.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah, we
the
definitely
real
want to get that
problem
on
is
this
that
planet.
the real problem is my rover is not currently down here with me.
You should be able to get it up and down, no problem. This should be a shallow enough ramp that it's not
You know,
gonna get stuck.
You said last time that it might get stuck, so I shouldn't come down with the rover. But the rover definitely can handle this sort of stuff.
So I went back to watch like my old footage. It used to have the worst torque in existence, and
I
like
figured.
absolutely could not handle even the most like basic of situations.
Yeah, right. And that's what I was thinking was you were operating on pre-patch knowledge, and I was operating on my personal experience as things were going. All right, let's see. Oh. If I hit control, it's supposed to, like, smooth things, right?
Yeah, if you have the canister.
Which I have. It just seemed to, like, smooth things in a way I wasn't quite expecting. But that's fine. Honestly, what's a tether between friends anyways? Oh. But there's definitely doom pits on either side still.
Yeah, caving's a little dangerous in this game. It's usually why I just always operate based on forcible creation of smooth ramps all the way down.
What's the way that I make, like, not a smooth ramp, but just, like, fill in material?
Alt will bubble it out.
Okay. Yeah, because I really just needed to, like, fill in this page. Of course, maybe I don't want to, like, fill in some stuff, right? Oh, gosh. This is an art, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. The important thing to do is to start with a nice surface and extend off of that one, instead of starting with the problematic surface and extending from that one. Also, hello, piece of stuff floating in midair. Glad that's still a thing in this game.
Yep. Physics will take a backseat.
I can't help it. Is there a way to merge tether bundles?
Yeah. Press T a bunch and then pick them back up.
Oh, I see.
It's a bit ugly, but that's the only way I know how to do it.
Or I can just toss it into the cavern.
True.
I set it down for a moment, and it just, like, it wasn't a tether, it was an object, and it just went spiraling down. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with this situation. Oh,
Let's see. That's me. There we go.
It's funny because I'm so far from the oxygen source that I definitely would not make it back alive if you just took up the oxygen up there.
Let's see. By the way, I was wrong. To stop sliding, you absolutely want to just hold in the direction against.
Yeah, I was finding that.
Where you were doom sliding. Also, this place might actually have... It's either aluminum or copper. It might actually have multiple. I'm just noticing there's a deposit in the wall.
Was there like a planet tab that we could look at? Was that like a thing?
So if you press escape and go to the rocket symbol, the Astropedia, you can go to planets.
Okay.
I think we're on... I'm pretty sure we're on Vesiana.
We have to like know which planet we're on in order to be sure.
I think there's some way of checking, but like, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we've got aluminum in here as well.
Oh, great. Yeah, that was about to be annoying if we didn't have it.
I mean, all we have to do is just get enough, we just have to get enough basic, batteries. Jam them all over the place. What is this? It's just more resin. Jam them all over the place. Power the dodecahedron to go back. And then just grab as much copper and aluminum as we want.
Right.
Still annoying,
I was more
but it's not super big.
I'm more just sad whenever I don't have a rover with a bunch of trailers attached to it.
By the way, ceramic. Did you lose your tractor?
I don't think I brought one. I just brought the rover. Do we have a trailer?
Oh, you mean a trailer. Got it.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I wouldn't bring the tractor or the trailers down here with how bumpy it is.
Oh, I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
You'd be impressed with what they can do these days.
True. I very much am still operating on old prejudices.
You said there would be aluminum or lithium or other stuff down
here.
here.
Yeah, aluminum is the blue stackish-looking rocks on the ceiling, on the far wall just as you come in.
Oh,
I can point them out in a second.
I mean, blue is probably enough for me to find them. I'm not dissatisfied with the quartz, mind you. Yeah,
quartz is good. That gets us, it's admittedly small windmills, but small windmills is still better than nothing. Hey, we can get a soil centrifuge, if we can get that aluminum.
Okay. You said on the ceiling when you come in? Oh, is that over to the right here?
I'm gonna
quickly... Good to know.
I'm gonna quickly go get us a, I'm gonna see if I can get us the soil centrifuge, actually. Because if we're gonna be digging a bunch, we should probably grab more.
I don't need all this compound to come back up with me, so I might as well leave some compound and take some aluminum up so I can get the trailer and some other things.
Yep. Save at least one piece. I'm gonna need it.
There's a bunch just sitting at the bottom of the ramp, so you can just like pick it up there. I figured we might actually need compound down here, so bringing it back up was potentially counterproductive in that sense.
That's a good point. I have a silly amount of tethers. I should probably share with you. I can still see your cursor at this far distance.
Huh. Well, I'm glad one of us can find bodies and stuff.
Different version of Bloodhound, but okay.
Yeah.
Smelting furnace.
Are you my employer? You just always know where I am. Is that what's going on?
That's creepy.
I'm like the subcontractor, and this is the like point in the future where we just have enough digital technology to like find anyone.
Okay.
I see. It says laternite aluminum material.
I really do like ramping down. It's so satisfying. Especially with jumps and stuff.
Oh, yeah? Was that originally in part of the game?
Hey, you found it. Yeah. It's actually surprising how little this game has like directly changed over the years. It's been very much a game of slow and like even iteration. They definitely improved it greatly and like added a lot more features, but a lot of the core gameplay is still the same as it ever was.
I mean, not dropping through the world during multiplayer is pretty important.
Yeah.
Actually, multiplayer in general is pretty important for this kind of game. And
Yeah.
I think, like, I got really into Stardew Valley. I really liked that game, but, like, it was really something else with multiplayer. And, like, if they patched the multiplayer and made it work a lot better, that would, like, make it even more fun. Like, if it wasn't limited to 4 people and it wasn't, like, so buggy.
Oh, gosh.
I don't actually, I don't really need them to make changes beyond that.
The idea of Stardew Valley with... Wait, no. You absolutely can have more than 4 people. It's a mod.
They're mods.
I've seen it. Yeah.
But
I've seen
the
it,
multiplayer
and
was
people were asking me for that, and I was like, I don't know. That sounds real dangerous.
I mean, it was pretty fun with my friends.
Yeah. I tried Factorio with like 30 people, and the first time we ever did it, it was miserable. People were just like grenading everything, and it was just like, this could be fun. Could be. So I had to spend half my time just being the police.
Yeah. I mean, how many people did you say that was?
30?
30.
The odd part is that only happened that like one time, and then every time thereafter, it just was like totally kind and everybody was working together.
So who were the people? Were they people that were on your stream, or were these like
a number? Most recently, everybody. I think I found lithium. Most recently, I think it was just like actual fans. The first time, I think it was more just random people on the internet. And
yeah, because I was thinking as long as you were like, if it's people who are fans, and you said, look, like, I want to be open about this, I just gotta like trust you guys, and like if anyone's misbehaving, I probably will boot them from the server. I feel like people would generally be pretty respectful about that. And it sounds like that was your experience. Whereas if it's someone who isn't a fan, they don't really have any, like, they have nothing to lose, right?
Yep.
You don't know them, they don't know you. They won't be back, like...
That's actually been a conversation going on in the Twitch and YouTube community to some degree, of, like, people have been letting their audiences be too nasty, and it's creating a bad culture.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess you've talked about that some, where, like, I think you mentioned, like, some YouTubers say, like, I'm not gonna like look at the stream at all. I'm not gonna like say or do anything. Is that kind of what you're referring to?
Yeah, that like most YouTubers don't even read their comment sections, period.
Yeah, I saw someone say like, yeah, Wander definitely doesn't read his comments, and I thought, I think he does. Like,
yeah, I read all of them.
Read all of them, okay? Because I was thinking you certainly don't respond to all of them.
I can't.
Like, you can't.
I will respond if it's important, or if it's like, if it's something that is like it annoys me, but I feel like by responding I can rectify the situation. It's like, okay. I will admit most of what I do is banning at this point, just because, like, the less terrible people I have commenting, the better my comment section is. So
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, I guess mostly from that perspective, I just, it was just funny to me to think, like, because it makes it very easy for you to read all of them, because it just, like, presents you with, like, a list of all the new comments, like, since somewhere, right?
Yep. No, that's an RTG. Battery. Oh no, we need zinc! Shoot.
Oh no. Is zinc on this planet?
I have no idea.
Well, the only important thing... Was there zinc on the last planet? Do we have that already? Do we just need to get enough stuff to go back, I guess, still?
Let me look. Zinc. Oh, if I click on zinc, it won't tell me. Let's see. We are on... Vesiana? No. Yes? Yeah, we're on Vesiana, I think.
Vesiana. Okay.
I don't think we got zinc. I'm not entirely sure. So we can still make the small batteries. We just need a little bit more research to actually get them.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, there's a lot, to quote one of my moderators, there are a lot of creators that don't take responsibility for their fan bases, and will oftentimes just kind of let them do terrible things, kind of in their name or not in their name. Or if it's kind of like traced back to them, they're like, yeah, but I can't do anything about it. And it's like, you can and you should. And it's kind of this like weird passive toxicity that they don't like actively go out of their way to police. And I can kind of understand it. They're there to entertain, not to, fix the internet. But
Yeah. And I guess ultimately it comes down to, in the short term, it's easier not to deal with it. And I guess it's in the long term, it's a question of, like, return on investment of your time from, like, a business perspective. And, certainly that shouldn't be the only reason that you do something. But I guess, like, to me, it seems like it's somewhat ethical to try and create an environment that doesn't hurt people.
yeah.
But then the other part of it is, like, probably if it's a good environment, your fans will stick around longer and will do more to promote your content. And, I at least see that if there are lots of toxic ones and you can manage to be one that isn't, and that, like, is important to people, then that should push demand and hopefully be an effective thing for you. Even though you should do it anyways without those incentives, hopefully, hopefully that's a powerful enough thing for people to start paying attention to it on its own.
Okay. What do I need
What's
for
the
a
thing?
research thing?
Is it a medium printer for the thing that we smelt stuff with?
I've got the smelter.
Oh, that's already up. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I see you've already just gotten started on that even.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, what did I need? I needed aluminum.
Let's see, do we have the automation update? We do. That doesn't mean I actually know how to automate a dang thing. It's kind of my goal for today. But there's a lot of goals, and you need a lot of resources. I'm hoping to get up to soil centrifuge so we can start getting some of the harder to get resources.
Oh yeah, because we can just, if it's something we don't currently have access to, we can just go through that.
Yep. And that'll give us a use for all of our spare soil that we keep digging up. Let's see. So is there an end to Astroneer? Yep. You go into an alien portal. It's even on the map.
Is that what we're building towards? Is that our plan?
Sort of. We don't have to. It's entirely just kind of like a, well, that's a goal. It's kind of the main goal, but like, it's kind of like Factorio where like you're supposed to launch a satellite into space, but truly you can stop whenever and it still feels satisfying because it's not like there's... It's not like... There's... I guess there are ending credits for this game, but it's not like you need to see them to feel like you've had the full Astroneer experience.
Yeah.
Wait, nope.
Oh yeah. Tractor. But I want trailer, don't I? Cool. Looks like I need more compound to do that, though. Do we have enough compound? We're not out of compound, are we?
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch at the bottom of the...
Oh, please. There's no way that's the closest.
I think it is. Well,
I guess
okay, there is actually a compound
versus...
right over here in this pit, if you want to go digging for it. I stopped because it was getting precarious.
Oh, I love precarious.
All right, have fun with that.
Precarious is my middle name.
No, it's not.
My
I know
middle
this.
name is precarious as far as everyone else knows, though.
Okay, I'll tell Dad you've forsaken his name.
Actually, amusingly, so I'm not going to discuss too many of the details here, but I did ask Dad what our grandfather's real name was, and it was my first guess on it. But the
Okay.
fact that I had to guess instead of knowing it was a little bit funny. But yeah, I think when you said it the first time that we hardly ever met him was really the correct statement on the matter. But apparently his middle name is also my middle name, and also, of course, Dad's name, which I hadn't known.
Huh. Yeah, I never really asked Dad too much about his
Life.
Kind of. It's like every time I'd ask, I would just like learn a new detail that I'm not sure I wanted to learn. So it was kind of easier for me to just not ask.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for anyone who's listening, it wasn't really that like tragic or anything. More just like, I think some issues with absentee parenting and just like.
It's just kind of one of those where it's like you think slightly less of them, and you're like,
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly just hard. Yeah, I guess you just start to understand kind of how things got to where they currently are. I found some compound right over here.
Yep. Right. Science. Come on, take my science. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, 950 bytes. This is better.
Yeah, I guess there are like definitely some pretty long conversations. I guess living at grad school at home for 3 years, I had plenty of time to talk to our parents.
Yeah.
Kind of more than I ever like thought to or kind of like understood to when I was in high school. Actually, there was a pretty good Wait But Why article that I think did a good job of kind of hammering some of this home to me, which was called The Tail End. And it talked about like the number of days that you'll spend with various people. And yeah, I think one of them was, for him personally, he didn't live near where his like parents did, and kind of that recognition for him that he's spent like the majority of his time that he's ever going to spend with his like parents already at that point in time when he wrote it. Not to make you feel sad or anything that you moved across the country. I'm not trying to guilt you, certainly.
Realistically, we're probably going to come back at some point. I got to figure out. Yeah.
Why? I really don't mean to guilt you.
Yards suck here. I don't have one, and so like I can hear all of my neighbors, all 5 of them, every day.
But certainly Massachusetts isn't like the place to go to have the most land you
further out though.
Want.
Like if I wanted to go out to like Springfield or something, that wouldn't be so bad.
What if you lived in some rural area so that I could go visit you and do backpacking trips and hiking trips using your home as a day area?
I mean,
how do you feel about being a base camp?
It would not be that rural. I can live like a hermit, but I don't wanna.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess because you've liked being close to cities for
food mainly.
Is that the main reason?
I am real big on food tourism.
Okay. So why aren't you saying you should be moving to the place that has the best food then?
Because from my experience, I have, and I can no longer experience any of that. So is it worth it?
You've already experienced the best food, or?
Portland has some real good food.
Okay.
And they're all closed now.
Well, that's just kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, if you're deciding based off of, like, the current pandemic where you want to live, I think you'd end up with some pretty different conclusions about where you should be going than...
I'm thinking about that a little bit, though, because it's just like, I don't know, this could happen again. I would like to live in a place where I have a yard so that I can go outside without having to wear a mask. Like, wait, are you making another trailer? Oh, boy.
But where did the last one go? Did you pick it up?
It's right here.
No, I thought I made 2.
Well, now you have 2. I only moved one of them.
Oh, can I not just pick up the trailer and move it?
I don't think so. You might. I think you're gonna have to drag it off.
I swear I made another one though.
Well, there's You're gonna have 2?
I
Unless
need
you're going
3.
for a full 3. Oh boy.
2 is probably the correct number. I just need to put platforms on them, and that'll make it... I wasn't using them before, and that probably is something I should try and help with.
So, how about them tractors?
I love how, like, you have a button to flip it back up. I like to think that my character just kind of shoulder pressed his way out of, like, a flipped over vehicle. And also that he, like, didn't break his neck when the entire weight of the vehicle was on his head. All right.
Okay.
But can I plug it? Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
long plug.
There we go. Soil centrifuge done.
If a plug is too far, does it just... It seems like it can go as far as I want it to for the plug, but it just doesn't.
How much do I need? Oh, hey. I can just get 3 clay. That's helpful.
I swear to everyone watching this, I do have a driver's license.
But have you driven much? At all recently?
Yeah. I mean, because, like, my girlfriend has a car and doesn't like driving. I actually...
Oh. Hey.
She even put me on her insurance, actually. Which
Oh,
was...
I found your other trailer, by the way.
Oh, is it just a block still
It was
sitting
just
somewhere?
underneath it.
Okay. I kind of figured it was somewhere.
We should probably just move these small printers out so they're not...
Yeah.
Am I in the way?
I mean, wherever you are, I wanted to be there. Where'd it go? Where's the trailer?
Is
Did I, like, knock it under something again?
I
I saw it. There was a cube. You didn't pick it up, right?
No.
Pick it up? Where'd it
Is
go?
You know, it can clip into the ground if you...
Oh, I think
push
I
it too
did
hard.
that.
I think you did. We could review the footage. You're not going to find it. It falls through. Like, it's going to be in a cave down below.
I see.
Use control instead of trying to fill it back in.
Control is not always my friend. Okay,
Yeah,
that did
I
work.
can handle it. I just have to
I
refill.
got it. I was worried I was going to destroy the entire base with control, which I nearly did, mind you.
Fine. Control
Okay.
works better than Alt, though. Alt destroys everything it touches.
Actually, there we go. Alt. Okay, well that's good to know. But we're out of aluminum.
No, we're not. We've got
It's just all
6.
over there.
Yeah.
I just need to go require it.
So, by the way, if your soil canister is full, put it into the soil centrifuge regularly.
Okay, sounds good.
It is very worthwhile.
Is that because we've already established that?
So you can use free soil to just get quartz, graphite,
Yeah.
ammonium, clay, organic, resin, a whole bunch of resin. You want to dig? You don't want to dig for resin anymore? Cool, just dig a short hole and you're good.
Let me see. And which part of the base is that thing?
It's the big thing.
The
You're right next to it. It's
It's not a
the
furnace.
centrifuge.
Oh no.
Spot the centrifuge.
Wasn't there a furnace here?
That is the furnace.
The furnace, the smelting furnace. Wait,
Can you not see it?
it's a smelting furnace, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the centrifuge is the other thing that's behind
Yeah.
that. Okay. I just, you said it's right in front of you, and I thought, well, this definitely feels like something else. Okay, but then,
Oh, according to my audience... Oh.
Do I
Is this
just
the
put the
trailer?
canister
Or
on
did
it?
you just make another trailer?
I think I made another one.
Okay, because somebody said it went up, not down. So, keep an eye out for a spare cube somewhere. We might find it, we might not.
Okay, do I put the soil canister in the centrifuge?
Yeah. See the top entry point above that resin? There should be a
there we
ghostly
go.
outline. Yeah, you can actually just click on it and it'll automatically do so. Let me pull that out. There you go.
Okay, but I
And then
lose
you
my
can just take it
canister and I
back.
have to make a new one, right?
Nope, it's there. Just
Oh,
pull,
okay.
pull it right back off.
I see. Very good. Very good. But the tendency in this game when things are too cluttered for it to not click where you want it to. All right. Wish there was a way to maneuver these trailers.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it would be nice if you could, like, manually pick them up like a science thing, or push them.
Mostly because I just have to, like, now that I've foolishly unpacked all of them in various locations.
Wish my gun had better space.
That's a medium storage. I'm gonna hook it. You cool with that?
I don't think that's how it works.
What do you mean?
I don't think those like tethers have collision in the slightest.
Oh. When I said hook, I meant I was gonna take your medium storage.
Oh, sure. Here, let me make another one.
I can make another one too.
Yeah, because we have limitless resin now, just dig a hole and you're good. Also, you might want to make a drill at this point. Because if you notice, digging is a lot slower underground.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was thinking
Yeah.
probably one of the mods would be sufficient for that.
Grab a quick drill, and that won't be a problem.
All right, platform. I've got the 2 wind turbines. I could just put those back on the platform itself.
By the way, you can unpack it so it's flat by pressing F.
Ah. Cool.
Okay. Do we have battery? Nope, that's a floodlight, which would actually still be cool.
Probably that's enough. Probably just need another medium platform on it, actually. Another medium platform on the back one should be plenty of stuff.
Hey, it's battery time.
Oh, I love it. I can definitely can't hit you with stuff,
But
but I can definitely just plow into our base.
and actually move things.
And
Oh, did you wreck the small printer? Is that what happened?
yeah, entropy definitely increases as I'm nearby.
And you're just using the basic tractor. At this point, we're getting real close to getting one of the real big things, if we wanted to.
I see medium battery, zinc, and lithium. Medium platform. But I need a medium storage, which is 2 resin. So you said infinite resin.
Yep.
Do we not just
So-
get infinite whatever we want? I mean, like...
No, it only gives you the most basic resources.
Oh, okay. So we can get, like, compound and resin and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.